Well, for more on the recall of the Hindus in India, I'm joined now by Madhava Turumella. He's the Vice President of the Hindu Forum of Great Britain. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And you're rather pleased with Penguin's decision today. You're not agreeing with some of these authors who think it's a terrible idea.
I am happy that Penguin has done it, but at the same time, Hindus' view is that we are very liberal, and it is not right to say that we don't encourage freedom of speech. It's not correct, because it is not that easy to ban a book in India, and India is a secular country.
And your point is that this book hasn't been banned in India?
It's not banned at all, yes.
And you wouldn't want it to be banned?
No, I don't want it to be banned, but at the same time, I want Wendy to come out and say clear-cut, point by point, raised by Hindus, refute them. But actually, Wendy has this ability to just write whatever she wants to write and then shoot and scoot, and then she goes away. So, for example, it's not new. Wendy has done, she wrote an essay on Encarta, Encyclopedia, Microsoft Encarta. And Hindus made a lot of inaccuracies, factual inaccuracies. When we raised these points, Wendy never bothered to answer, and Microsoft withdrew that essay saying factual inaccuracies, even in this book, by the way.
But her full body of work, would you agree that you've got a particular issue with this one book, but her full body of work is actually a more solid foundation on which to critique Hinduism?
What is her work? Her work, actually, I mean, I'm actually brought up in tradition. I'm a priest. I studied Veda.
Okay.
I would say her work, she just translated Rig Veda. That's all her academic work. The rest of them were, perhaps, she was making commentaries. And those were actually her fantasies. Or, I mean, I think that they are her views.
Away from that, we know that there's a difference of opinion from you and her supporters.
Yes.
But this issue that Penguin has got caught up in...
Right.
Your view is that you shouldn't ban the book, but you don't necessarily want it... You like the fact that it's been taken off the market. Shouldn't you be allowing the public to decide what they think of the book, rather than saying that they shouldn't even have a right to see the book?
This is our problem. We Hindus have been extremely liberal. As a result, we Hindus have been taken for a task, and these, whatever, little, for example, in page 36, Wendy made a comment saying, very strong observation, saying Hindus do not allow women to study Vedas. But whereas the Veda, Rig Veda, which she translated, Vedas are 29 Rishikas are there, Apala Atreya, and Angirasa was there. And then Paruchepa Daivodasi, that the lady wrote 13 hymns.
But we're talking here about what lots of people see as freedom of speech. You say you're not against freedom of speech.
No, we are
not. You don't want the book on the market.
I want her to... No, we're not actually saying that.
But you like the fact that it's come off the market.
See, that there is a difference the way that you put it, in a sense, face-saving method, by whoever it is. See, it is not that easy. It actually was out-of-court settlement. It should have gone, my wish was, it should have gone through the court, tested
and ended up at the Supreme Court.
Entire. It has to go through the entire law process. But then why did they withdraw? Because they know that factually it contains a lot of inaccuracies.
Well, there you're in agreement with everyone on this issue, because a lot of people who disagree with you wish it had gone to the Supreme Court and it hadn't been dealt with outside court, so it could have been dealt with as a national issue.
Hindus have been vindicated if in case it gone to the Supreme Court, because, see, your freedom of expression should not become our insult. See, we have tolerated enough, and I was saying, these pages, paragraphs...
The case in the court was to take it out of circulation, really, wasn't it? And
It is not the court which said. Penguin publisher said it.
That's what you wanted them to do.
No, ultimately, we wanted the truth to come out. The truth has to come out. Let's debate. Let's go through the legal process.
We can't have a debate if the book isn't out.
No, but actually, so you want us to go onto the streets like Salman Rushdie? What happened to Salman Rushdie? And so we don't want to go onto the streets. We went through the legal process. Is that wrong? India is a legal country. It's a secular country. You have a freedom of expression, but your
freedom of expression is a multitude of views, and that view has been taken out of the market.
No, it is not. I mean, they have taken it out. We wanted it to continue. They have taken it out. Who wanted them to take it out? And they have taken their legal experts said, take it out. Factual inaccuracies, that is what we're saying. Please don't try to bring inaccuracies into and say that this is your history. Who are you to say it's our history? We are Hindus. I'm brought up in tradition. I'm not agreeing with you. Come, let's fight about it legally. Let's fight about it and let's come to a table and talk about it. And I challenge, and there are so many inaccuracies there.
OK.
So this is the trouble with
as you say, you didn't get that opportunity because it was dealt with out of court. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you for having me.